welcome to round 4 of the MSL League. Today we have West Coast Cobras versus the Cockburn Wolves, and what an exciting game we have here today. And Western Coast Cobras will start with the ball. Today they have Dexter Hard, number 69, Zephyr McPherson, number 2, Claudio Cruz, number 17, Jake Pizzuto, number 4, Diego Franca, number 8, Noah Lemmet, number 10, Lachlan Ryan, number 22, Luke Ross, the captain, number 9, Flynn Nolan, number 11, and Thomas Robles is in goal today. And for the Cockburn Wolves, they have a marginally smaller bench. They have Stefan Savanovic, number 9, Luke Christie, number 12, Declan Birdle, number 19, Kennel Mouthies, number 14, Luka Schutz, number 15, Christian Silas, number 27, and Thomas McCarthy in goal, number 99. Will be a battle today for the Cockburn Wolves, who have marginally less numbers, and just a bit of a smart play. Dexter Hard instantly in it, and McPherson somehow misses that tap in. Very skilled from him to hit that one away from net, and Christie nearly had a chance, but Robles out of his line clears that one away. Savanovic really good movement here, Savanovic, but cleared away from Ross. Savanovic again, doesn't find anyone. And Robles plays Pizzuto. Hard on the ball, very patient play. So far from Cobras, who have had the best chance ever in the first minute of this game. But now, Dexter Hard does well, blocks that run in. And now Dexter Hard with a powerful shot, but incredibly good save from Thomas McCarthy, who has been tested twice in the span of a minute. Hard, shoots again, but that one just goes a bit wide. And Cockburn Wolves seem to be playing a 2-2 setup, or maybe 3-1. Savanovic plays it wide, looking for options, and a great run that is. It's looking quite dangerous for Cobras. The Wolves just needed perfectly weigh their passes, and they would be right in front of goal. McPherson was fouled by Savanovic. That's the first foul of the game. We'll have to see what they have in store. It's a bit far, but shot is possible. 3 on the wall. Dexter Hard. Try to fake a shot there, Luke Ross, but pass was blocked. Luke Ross plays it to McPherson. McPherson incredibly well. And that save. Just incredible awareness there from McCarthy, who barely had an eye on that ball. And as simple as that seemed, I would possibly put that at the Save of the Week nominees for sure. And now Dexter Hard again. McPherson on the ball, deflected away from danger. And somehow that's not a corner. Christie. Back to Malthies. Christie again, who's under pressure. Plays Malthies. Good movement here. Christie again. Looking for options. Doesn't have much. Just gets double teamed. And McPherson does really well. But just a bit of a mix-up between McPherson and Hard. Malthies now to Christie. Good ball to Malthies and plays it back. Savanovic to Malthies, who just falls, and now Dexter Hard on the ball, 3v2. Great ball to McPherson, and again, honestly heroic saves there from Thomas McCarthy, who kept his team in it so far. Just showing why he is an A-level keeper so far, honestly. Who is still under 20 and still plays under 20s, but Cockburn Wolves have a great keeper to fall back on, even for a sub, in place of Michael Dudek. And now Christie again, who tries to find that pass to Savanovic, but a bit too soft of a touch. And now Claudio Cruz plays Pizzuto. Back to Ross. And Florenka. Just slowing the game down now. They have been having their chances, but so far Thomas McCarthy, the hero for Cockburn Wolves, and Florenka falls down, shoots. Was obstructed, and that's the first foul committed by Cobras. What a ball that is! And cleared away by Luke Ross. And Christie is free, Christie! And of course, he does that, what he does best. Incredible stuff from Cockburn Wolves, just recognizing that Luke Christie was open, and a great shot there from Christie. And this is exactly what the Cockburn Wolves need, especially with their small bench today. Incredible start from them, especially considering the number of shots that Cobras have had in that half. And now Pizzuto looking for options, but Savanovic just read that one. Shoots to Christie. Shoots again. Christie does well, but couldn't control it. Luke Ross plays Claudio Cruz. Back to Ross, who's under pressure. Pizzuto now. To Florenka. Florenka to Cruz. Great movement now from Cobras, who are being very patient again. And that ball, a bit of a rush one. Pizzuto does well, but that ball nearly spelled trouble, but Claudio Cruz comes back well. Florenka with a great ball to Pizzuto. Florenka, back to Pizzuto. And that was really good passing play, but lost now, 3v3. Another shot, Savanovic. Well blocked there by Loth. Christie now. And Flynn Lonan comes on court now. Florenka on the ball. Ross with a good ball to Nolan. Claudio Cruz just being patient, tries to find that ball to Luke Ross, but well deflected away by Christie. Ross to Nolan. Ross now. Florenka just not opting to rush that ball. And possibly had a second there, but a bit too late now. Under pressure there, does really well with that ball. Luka shoots, has options, nearly has options now. Great ball, Silas. Just couldn't find that ball through the middle. Deflected well from the scrambling Cobras. Shoots. What a ball that is, but Nolan reads that well. And for the life of me, I just can't remember how to say Luka Schut's last name. Luke Ross on the ball. Seems like Cobras just know they'll have another chance on target or on goal, and just being very smart with their chances at the moment. Luke Ross with a great idea, but just a bit overhit. Claudio Cruz couldn't reach that one. Silas doesn't find the ball to Birdle. And Nolan with a great ball. Ross, Claudio Cruz has options, shoots! And that one just goes over. Luka shoots. Birdle to Zivanovic. Great ball to Silas. Silas just slips a bit. And seems to be okay. And it is Cobra's ball. Claudio Cruz leaves for Noah Lamet as he comes on court. Luke Ross to Nolan, looking for options. And just really strong physical play there, but no foul called. And what a ball that is! But Florenka does well. Lamet to Florenka. Amazing passing play, but couldn't connect to that one. And Nolan recovers well. Zivanovic just looking for options, but every option seems to be covered by a sea of green. As Mouthies comes on for Birdle on the Cockburn Wolves side. And now Dexter Hard plays Lamet to Pizzuto. Back to Nolan, really good movement here from Cobras, who seem to be playing a 3-1 setup, just with a lot of rotations. And that one called as a foul from Albert Muyembi. And the second set play that Cobras have in this half. Just have to see what the plan is here, as it seems like Dexter Hard will just shoot this one. Hard with a very powerful shot. McCarthy had his body on the way, but nearly deflected in. Lamet to Nolan back to Lamet. Really good piece of skill, but Mouthies ends up with the ball, and now it was a perfect ball. But as I was saying, Cockburn Wolves are currently down in numbers. Just pretty smart, honestly, to save their energy as they're 1-0 up and just defend very compact and wait for their chances. And now Pizzuto plays Lamet. Lamet to Hard. Defended well. Nolan again, Hard. Rolls it back, Nolan. Good movement there, and good idea. With a bit of a scuffed pass, and now Luke Christie comes on. The danger man himself. Great movement there. Mouthy's on the ball, has options. And that ball to Savanovic, just a bit too far behind him. Lamet now to Pizzuto. As Cockburn Wolves call for a timeout, possibly to recover some much needed energy. And now Dexter Hard, looking for options, and what a ball that is. Pizzuto plays it back. Lamet. What a ball that is, but Silas read that one well. Mouthies to Savanovic, who slows it down. Back to Mouthies. Really good movement here. Now Mouthies with a chance, but saved by Robles. And now it's a counter-attacking chance. Pizzuto. Just excellent defense. As Mouthies was still recovering the run. And that is the first time out of the game for Cockburn Wolves. And so far they have Luke Christie and McCarthy to thank for the goal, and just some heroic saves from Thomas McCarthy, the under 20-year-old goalkeeper. And the Cockburn Wolves coach just recognizing the rotations that the Cobras are doing. Just trying to fix the defense up, I believe, when Cobras are in the counter-attacking situations. As well as just giving them a quick breather, of course. They've done incredibly well. Now they're down to the final 2 minutes, I believe, or 3 of the first half. And Savanovic to start the play. Tries to find Birdle, but gives it away. And he still has the ball, but Robles has the ball now. Plays Lamet. Lamet to Ross. He's looking for the pivot, McPherson, and he does. Lamet again to McPherson, who are just giving just that little bit of respect or space really to McPherson. They know that he prefers that fight and to draw in fouls from the back, just possibly just giving him a step. Pizzuto, dangerous ball across, but no one on the back post for that one. Mouthies now. 1v1 with Ross. But Cobras Wolves haven't made use of that opportunity. And now Mouthies long-ranged effort. And that ball just goes out of play. Great save. But Robles just seems to be a bit disappointed he didn't catch that one. And now Robles with a great throw. McPherson with a chance. But deflected away by McCarthy. And a bit of a mix-up between McPherson and Lumet there. They play Savanovic. Luke Ross, lots of space, Ross! And again, McCarthy. Pizzuto now. With the corner ball, plays Luke Ross. Luke Ross with a long-range effort! And that one would have been a post and in situation, but McPherson again with excellent defense for the Cockburn Wolves. And that's a Cobras ball. Luke Ross now plays McPherson. And what a perfect ball that would have been. Christie just comes in front before McPherson receives that one. Now Lumet. Lumet plays McPherson. Back to Pizzuto. To Ross. Now Lumet has lots of options and space. And that ball is not the best. And Pizzuto clears that one away. And that ball seems to have deflected off a Cockburn Wolves player. Now Noah Lumet, an incredible piece of skill. Lumet, shot was deflected or blocked by Mouthies. And now Savanovic plays Mouthies. But Pizzuto wins on this occasion. Ross to Lumet. Lumet drives. So much space being given. And McCarthy again does incredibly well. I believe his vision was blocked a bit. It's a timeout for Cobras as they win an indirect free kick. A bit of an unfortunate situation, but McCarthy was looking for the run of a teammate, but that run was not made.
Yes, at least two. At half time, we're going to play out, so we'll need an extra minute or two. Okay.
And again, the Cockburn Wolves coach just is trying to give them time. He wants them to set up just a bit more safely for this final remaining time in this half, but they are in an incredible, or in a dangerous situation now with this indirect free kick. And Cobras are a team that train their set pieces incredibly, and we'll just have to see what they have in plan against Cockburn Wolves now. And I, as a goalkeeper myself, genuinely hate these, but this is the best way to defend against an indirect free kick. Luke Ross passes it to Hard, and Hard with an incredibly weak shot. And now Kuzudo does well. Luke Ross under pressure. 20 seconds left for the Cobras to make anything happen. And now Florenka. Just a bit of a rushed pass now. And now Cockburn Wolves definitely want to keep the ball for the final 10 seconds of this game, but shoots! Oh my days, what an incredible piece of skill. And he draws in a foul. As Dexter Hard gets a yellow card. Possibly the final shot of the game. Just 8 seconds left now. Shoots. Plays Savanovic. Savanovic to Birdle. And Hard. Just waiting the And welcome back to the second half of Cobras versus Cockburn Wolves. Thanks to the efforts of Greg Farrell and Nishana Lagoda, who have generously cleaned the courts for it to be less slippery for our players today. And it is Christian Silas to start play. Savanovic to the Kashwitz. And a bit of a mistouch, but Luke Ross calmly collects that one. Pizzuto, just a bit of a slow pass, and now Silas to shoot. Good movement here. And McPherson does incredibly well to read the ball. And a bit of a messy situation. Luke Ross on the ball, plays Florenka, who's looking to beat his player. And he does so, nearly finds the ball through the legs of Savanovic, shoots. Had a great ball, but Pizzuto incredibly well. Luke Ross finds McPherson to Pizzuto. And now Florenka. Pizzuto tried to find McPherson, and he does at the end, and McPherson was denied by Thomas McCarthy again. And just a quick battery change now, not missing anything. Luke Ross on the ball. Pizzuto. McPherson does well, still keeping pressure on the ball, but shoots, just charges through, shoots, was well denied. Had no options and just 3 players on him. Savanovic to Silas, who has a bit of a mistouch but still has the ball. Shoots. With a good ball, but Luke Ross collects that one. Pizzuto now. Good ball to McPherson. McPherson finds Pizzuto. Pizzuto. McCarthy again comes out of the box, but the Cobras still have the ball. And Luke Ross doesn't find McPherson in this instance, but you can tell now the Cobras just changing the play a bit. They're just trying to find the feet of McPherson a bit more. And a yellow card for Pizzuto. Ross does well, finds Florenka. Pizzuto to Nolan. And seems like Finn Nolan's on court now. So Cobras just changing their setup away from the pivot play. Or maybe it seems like Nolan's taking up the position as they rotate through. And now dangerous chance. Nolan still has the ball under his feet, but 2v2 now. Luka shoots, plays Savanovic. Savanovic with a shot long range and hits Pizzuto. Can't speak. And chance there, but Nolan does well. He had a chance, but Birdle clears it away. Nolan now. Pizzuto looking for options. Try to find the run of Luke Ross, but well defended again. As Silas recognizes the high pressure, just clears that one away. As I said before, in the first half, Cockburn Wolves are at a slight disadvantage. They have only 2 substitutions, and Luke Ross was denied again. McCarthy, heroic save from him. And what a debut, and what a day he's having. Sorry, not his debut, but it's just being a superhero today for the Cockburn Wolves. And that's another Save of the Week nominee from the man himself, Thomas McCarthy. And now chance now, Berdal trying to get some space, and he does. Sivanovic being patient. Plays Berdal, Berdal finds Sivanovic, and he still has the ball. Sivanovic, what a cheeky back heel, Luka shoots. Was blocked. Nolan to Pizzuto. Pizzuto finds Lockie. And what a great ball that is. Luke Christie with a good first touch, but doesn't have many options. Just very patient play from them, and nearly finds the ball through the legs of Thomas Robles. But that ball goes out of play. Shoots. Just misses the pass. Plays Pizzuto. Pizzuto to Lockie. And as Midi's saying, Tom on fire. And no way! Then Nolan finds the top corner. Let's have a look at that again. Nolan with a powerful shot on that top corner, as Thomas McCarthy seems to be down. Unsure what happened. It might have hurt his finger, unfortunately. And hopefully wishing for the best. I was going to say Midi. It wasn't Tom on fire, that it was Thomas McCarthy, but he may have hurt his finger now. But seems to be okay. May just need a bit of time to get through it, and a lot of adrenaline. And it's Flynn Nolan now, who scored the equalizer for Cobras with an incredible shot to beat McCarthy, who has been on fire. Nolan to Hard. Hard to McPherson. And again, Luke Christie. Incredibly good side tackle. And that ball is for Cockburn Wolves. Sivanovic plays Berdal. Berdal to Christie. Christie. He was fouled by McPherson, and now Luka shoots. Doesn't find Sivanovic, but gets a lucky deflection. Luke Christie on the ball. Will he find a second? Doesn't opt for the shot. Berdal to Sivanovic. Back to Berdal. Luka shoots with an incredible piece of skill, but Robles collects. And that ball was a bit forced. Chance now, Luka shoots, but Dexter Hard defends well. And that ball really goes through, but Nolan on the ball. Plays McPherson to Lumet. Lumet, again, just trying to skill his way through Berdal. Nolan now. Dexter hard to Nolan, who doesn't control that ball, and now chance for Cockburn Wolves, but Cobras recover well. Nolan looking for options, but that's a yellow card for Lukashits. His hands were just a bit too high. If it was a bit lower, it would have been okay. But apparently he hit the face of the Cobras player. And now Luke Ross has Lame. Just a bit of a rush pass. What a great opportunity that was. And now Dexter Hard against Mouthies. Mouthies, incredibly skillful play. But Lame does well. And that deflection was off a Cobras player. Christie on the ball now, but Ross denies. It's a corner ball. Christie again. Doesn't have many options. Plays Sivanovic to Birdle. Good 1-2. That is the fourth foul by Cobras. 2 more and they face a 10-meter penalty. Birdle plays Christie. Christie plays Birdle. Birdle now was well blocked by Claudio Cruz. Mouthies, Luke Ross with a chance. 1v1 against McCarthy, and he scores! Excellent read there from Luke Ross to read that initial pass, and now 1v1 with an excellent finish in that bottom corner past McCarthy. And all of a sudden it's been 2-1 for the Cobras. Florenka does well, but excellent defense from Christie. Mouthies now on the ball, 2v2. And opts to reset play, Sivanovic to Mouthies. Mouthies now. Cleared away. Mouthies looking for options, has Birdle, or had Birdle on the back post. Christie now, chance, and recovers well. Christie under pressure, and yellow card for the pull of shirt. Christie to Mouthies. Mouthies plays Birdle. And just stopped a bit there. There has been 5 fouls committed by the West Coast Cobras, 1 more, And they face the 10-meter penalty, or should I say, Robles will face the 10-meter penalty. And Marco Franca, incredible defending. And for the remaining 4 minutes, Cobras need to just tone this one down, just make sure they're keeping the ball. It will be the Cockburn Wolves who try to push through in this game and raise the intensity. Cobras just need to find those gaps. Claudio Cruz plays Ross. Pizzuto now plays Florenka. Back to Ross. Pizzuto has a run of Luke Ross but opts to play it slow. They do have the advantage now. Florenka with a bit of a mishit. And now Mouthies has Christie. Christie with a great ball across, but Florenka reads that. And was that a foul? I believe so. Third foul now for Cockburn Wolves. Luke Ross to Pizzuto. Looking for options, and what a good run by Pizzuto. Pizzuto plays Florenka. Florenka has Claudio Cruz. Claudio Cruz now with the perfect back post pass. Pizzuto to Florenka. Ross now. Ross with a long range shot, saved.
Work Claudio! Work Claudio!
And the deflections just happen to benefit Cockburn Wolves. It's a Cockburn Wolves side ball. Christie to Savanovic. Savanovic with a great ball. Luke Ross now plays Pizzuto, has Florenka, plays it back. Lots of pressure now, but Birdle reads well. And an excellent tackle there by Florenka. Seems like Cockburn Wolves are trying to draw in that foul, but Florenka does well. Well, and now so many fouls for both teams. Christie reads that one well, but it still is Cobras who are in trouble a bit more with the fouls. And now Luke Ross tried to repeat his goal against Cumbre, but not this time. Now Nolan. Ross with a great idea, but well read. And now Lumet plays Nolan. Nolan to Lockie Ryan. Really good movement here from Cobras. Lumet will look to take the shot. Oh. Tried to pass that. Luke Ross with a cheeky ball. Lockie Ryan! And again McCarthy. Incredible recovery now. And chance! And what a save! But is that in? And no, Christie was blocked by the defense of Cobras. Christie to Mouthies. And what an intense period. Incredible initial save from Robles. And the shot by Christie was blocked by Noah Lumet, I believe. Now Nolan plays a long ball to Lockie Ryan, who opts to fake that one. And now just 1 minute, 20 seconds left in this game. Robles finds Lucky Ryan. Lucky Ryan takes him on! And that ball,
Clean drop! Drop!
nearly perfect. It doesn't find the feet of
Work Lucky!
Flynn Nolan.
Good Lucky!
1 minute left. The Cobras cannot afford to draw in any more fouls. Just 1 minute. And they will take home the win. But Christie plays a good ball to shoot. And really good defense there again. Shoots. Plays Savanovic. Savanovic with a great ball to Berdal. Good ball and now shoots. Has space. And it's a corner ball. And just 30 seconds left. Shoots! And again Robles with a great save. He was definitely nearsighted on that one. And Lynchy Lynch, sorry, McPherson will not go on. He draws in too many fouls! And that ball nearly deflected in. Lucky Ryan has a chance, shoots, and doesn't find Lumet. Just 4 seconds left in this game. Lumet does really well. And that's the end of the game. 2-1 for the Cobras. Thank you for watching this game, and we'll be back with the next one.